Hello, Twin Lakes Academy art makers. It's Miss Tron. I hope you're doing okay. Today I want to talk a little bit more about the color wheel, and the theme of the week is complementary colors, which we're going to learn about in just a minute. So, right here we have our color wheel. Last week we talked about our warm colors, our cool colors. We reviewed our primary colors, red, yellow, and blue. We also reviewed our secondary colors, orange, violet, and green. And the fifth graders even learned about the intermediate or tertiary colors. But today we're going to talk about the complementary colors. Complementary colors are across from each other on the color wheel, and artists use them because they're very vibrant. It kind of makes sense that they're called complementary. They make each other look their very best. So red and green is one complementary color, orange and blue is our other complementary color, and yellow and violet is our third complementary color pair. So when you're working on your art this week, I really want you to focus on one of your pairs. You can focus on red and green, you can focus on orange and blue, or you can focus on yellow and violet. Now, last week, some of you guys did the assemblage color wheel, and I gotta tell you, your color wheels made my day. Every day I saw them being sent to me, I thought they were unbelievably good. So one of the options you have this week is to do a complementary color pair assemblage. And I'm actually gonna walk with you right now to my living room because my husband and son have helped me with one. This is the complementary color pair of red and green. And as you can see, let me get up here a little higher so we can see what's going on. We've got my husband there wearing a bunch of red and green. My son's in red and green, and our art piece has a lot of visual interest. There's a lot of unusual shapes. There's varieties of colors. So that's one thing you can do this week that would be super fun, is a complementary color assemblage, just with things at home. My son is making a very funny face, and my husband hasn't looked like that in a while, and I guess my son's over here doing something weird on his head. But anyways, that is one of your options, is a complementary color assemblage. And going back to the kitchen, your other option is to do an observational drawing. We did this the second week, where you find something interesting to draw, look for lines and shapes you recognize, draw big, not small, look, draw, and add details. So if you really like drawing from things you can see, maybe you could consider an observational drawing. I was looking at my son's bear the other day, and I decided what I wanted to focus on. Even though it is a brown bear, there's a lot of orange in the brown. So I decided this was going to be my observational drawing. I noticed that there was a circle for the head, kind of a bit of an oval for the body, semicircle ears, circular eyes, slight rounded triangle for the nose, arms that kind of are triangular or almost cylinder-like. So that was the first step. So I began drawing by looking at something, and when I was done with the bear, I added blue to the background. So if you want to find something in a particular color and add the complementary color to the background, it can make for a very, very vibrant drawing. So that's one thing you can do. Now, our very last option is to do a guided drawing. That's what we did the first week. For guided drawings, the tutorials will be posted on the general page. For K and 1, it's going to be a guided drawing dragon. For second and third, it's going to be a guided drawing of a tiger. And then for fourth and fifth, it's a guided drawing on op art. So if you like doing tutorials If the assemblage or the observational drawing are not for you, you can instead do a guided drawing. So once again, let's review your options. Here you go. You're gonna pick one thing you wanna do and take a photo of your finished product. Now, by the way, my friends, if you want feedback on your art, send your art to the email address I have been using. It will be posted in the directions. So if you want feedback, send your art to my school email. If you're uploading your art to Teams, I will grade it, but it's harder for me to give feedback in Teams. So if you want to communicate with me, I will communicate within just a few minutes to a few hours through email. So let's go over your options. First choice is your complementary color assemblage. Choice 2, observational drawing. Pick what you want to draw. And if you do happen to have complementary colors around the house, give it a try. It can bring a lot of emphasis to your art. And the very last choice is choice 3. That's a guided drawing, step-by-step tutorial, which will be posted to the general page. And then hopefully you can color them in with complementary colors and just see what complementary colors do for your art. And once again, I miss you. I hope you're doing well. Have a wonderful week. Bye.